How can you do this too? We're going to talk about packaging shortly. So this is what we mean, testimonials before. So when you're an entrepreneur, you get your contract, or you do your project, you deliver your service, or whatever it may be, and people go, oh, that was great, I love that, thank you for that service, that was cool. However, an edu-preneur starts getting testimonials before anyone's even done business with you. I've had endless testimonials go up on websites, on Facebook social groups, with people that I haven't even taken a cent from yet. And every time I turn on Facebook, I've got another handful of people that want to work with me, want to give me their money. I don't even have to market to them or sell them because I've already got testimonials from edu-marketing. So there we go. That's the difference between entrepreneur and edu-preneur. Feeling like you get the difference?
Yeah.
How many people think you're an entrepreneur at the moment? Yeah, most of us probably more. That's how we've been taught how to do it. Why wouldn't we be any different? How many people think you're already edu-preneuring it up? Yeah, you guys. Well, how many people are sort of somewhere in the middle? Yeah, we've been absolutely accustomed. We've been brainwashed and indoctrinated into being like this because it's all about sales. It's all about your bottom line. You can't give stuff away for free. Well, actually, if you guys want to be up there with the big guys, want to make a difference, you need to be over here. Got any questions so far? No? I'm really rubbish or really good. You never know what it means when there's silence. Yeah. Cool. Right, so what types of learning products and programs can you use? What are learning products and programs? This is just a tiny example of the stuff you can be using. Who's doing face-to-face training programs at the moment? Love it. Cool, cool. How many of you doing, have got like workbooks or like e-booky type things, how-to manual type things? Yeah, cool. Who's doing webinars or online video things? Yeah, nice. Okay, you guys are really getting that. Love it. So yeah, there's many, many platforms you can use. Which one's the best one?
All of them.
Completely depends on your audience, doesn't it? And how you're going to relate to them. Now I'm going to say if you're starting your edu-preneurship journey from scratch, if you're going to invest your time, your money, whether you're doing it yourself or whether you're outsourcing it to a company like Raving Training, oh, it's a plug. I can because it's my stage. I would say the workbook is the king. If you're going to start anywhere, start with a workbook. Why?
Keeps them engaged.
Can do, yeah. Yeah, has tasks in it. Yeah, the workbook is king if you're starting out because it's a really, really structured way of putting your content together in a very, very pre-planned manner. It's a very, very organised and predetermined document, which means you can't make any mistakes when it goes out to the public. I'm actually going to show you exactly how to build one today. In your workbook, you will have, your learning outcomes. That thing we talked about at the beginning. What are you going to get from this? That's what engages your people. You then have your hows and all your knowledge and all your step-by-steps. We're going to go through some more detail in a second. And you have your activities at the end so people can actually practically implement whatever it is that you're putting across. And that is when you get real testimonials and real results. When people actually see change as a result of what you're delivering. So what the workbook then does for you is acts as the script for your webinar, for your pre-recorded video. You don't have all this sort of content all over the place, this mumbo-jumbo. You've got to write a new script or a new video, but there's a workbook over here. You can use that workbook as your script. And if you've got a funnel, which again we'll talk about shortly, where perhaps you start off by giving away free videos online. Perhaps that's maybe the start of your engagement with your audience. Well, if in that video you go, thanks for watching the video, guys. As you can see in page 10 of your workbook, you have got my top 10 tips for my step-by-step model for achieving X, Y, Z results. And people are like, hang on, I don't have the workbook. Where can I find this magic workbook? And that is where on your YouTube video or on your pre-recorded thing, hey, click here if you want the workbook. That'll be $50, please. Or if you want the workbook, you need to join my 6-week program. So you're using either one of these to promote the other without selling. Your workbook may say, you know, here's all the information, here's the exercises. Now, if you watch our online video, I will give you the extra secret form. And they'll be like, I want the video, how do I get the video? Yeah, no worries, $100, $1,000 join this course, $10,000 for this year program. So you get all of your products and programs to promote all of your other services. Again, edu-preneurship, selling without selling, selling by engaging and giving value. So here's how we package. I totally stole this from Google, so like no one post it. Trophy up because everyone should know how awesome you are. You've learned loads of stuff and people want to know it. So what happened, how many people in the room know what they are currently selling or are going to sell their products or programs for? You got an idea? Yeah? How many people are at maybe the under $100 mark for one of theirs? Yeah? Under 500? Under 1,000? Anyone selling for more than 1,000? Anyone selling for more than 5? Yep. Okay, great. Like I say, I know people that are selling their programs for $50,000 plus. In fact, I'm connected to a few people who charge upwards of $100,000 for their programs. Wow, that's big. And you can do it too. So what happens is your audience all may equally need your service. Some of them are damn broke, but they really need and want your services. And in fact, the ones that are broke who get absolute value from you are probably the ones that are more likely to go around saying, oh my God, this person's awesome. You may also have people that just want it, they've got the money, they've seen that you're good, they've experienced your worth, your value, they've got trust with you, they've already had results from all the free stuff you've given them, they're like, damn, here's my money. You know, I've got 10 grand for this because I know what results it's going to get me. So you need to make sure that you have an entry point for all of those different types of people. Again, you've got some people that you can capture online, and you've got some people that don't go online, they're not on social media, you need to capture them in a different way. So you need to create for yourself a funnel, packaging. So basically what we mean by a funnel, for those of you that have not heard of this before, can somebody else maybe give me the definition? What's a funnel?
Conduit.
Conduit?
Filter.
Explain. A filter. Sort of.
It's a channel that you can bring potential clients into, maybe starting off something free to get to the back end is where you make business and make money.
Bam! If I had a cookie, I'd give it to you. So a funnel is basically the system, the road, the journey, whatever you might want to call it, where you start a client or a potential client engagement and take them through a journey to eventually becoming the high-end paying client who gives you loads and loads and loads of money. So we may have here free stuff. And because we're edu-preneurs, what kind of free stuff do we mean? Oh my God.
Workbook.
Information.
Info, videos, websites, workbooks, webinars, the lot, you name it. Yeah, so we give them free stuff. And at this point of free stuff, you may give away all of your trade secrets. That is completely okay. But what we do, because we're clever at edupreneurs, is we tell them lots and lots of whats, we tell them lots and lots of hows, but we miss out a few. Just a few. Just a few of the hows. Not all of them. The more you withhold, the more mistrust there is. If you go, well, I'm going to tell you that in my next workshop, or I'm only going to tell you that if you pay for it, people are going to be like that, only want my money. Bye. Straight out the funnel. So you do need to give away as much as you can here, but maybe just leave some of the detail out. Yeah? So then we sort of go down where maybe we've got some cheap products here, and then we've got some more expensive ones over here, and obviously we just go up and up and up. So you may have people that then sort of drop out at this point and stop there, but you then also have some people that continue to go through. And here again, you may have some people that drop out because that's too much for them, but they continue to go through. But look at me with Robert Corey. If here you got loads of cool stuff and change happened, and here you got loads of cool stuff, guess what? You're totally going to end up there, as long as you keep giving them value. So that's what we mean by a funnel.